Have you ever seen a farmer harvest his crop, or have played a farming simulator game and wondered how the harvesters came to be? Well, my friend, wonder no more, because in today's slideshow presentation you will learn about. Next slide. The history of the combine harvester. Slideshow created by Hork. Presented by guest speaker Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Hello, I'm Jordan B. Peterson. I am a clinical psychologist and a fan of the Disney film Pinocchio, and I'll be giving this presentation today. So, the harvester serves as the solution to a problem, which is farmers see they would sow, and planting seeds are easy, but then they would grow and they would only have a limited amount of time to harvest all the crops. So they would basically harvest them by hand until they came up with an invention that made it easier, which is the sickle. Now, the sickle made the efficiency of harvesting crops a lot faster, but unfortunately being bent over all day would takes a toll on people's backs, and they become hunched over looking mutants. Have you ever seen pictures of Chinese rice farmers, and how, like, old Chinese rice farmers, how they look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame? That's because they're hunched over all the time. They don't use use sickles instead of modernizing their farming equipment. So what they invented was the scythe. Now, the scythe lets you do the same thing that a sickle could, except you could stand up while doing it. And this was a lot easier on the back. Although the problem was, when you use the scythe, the wheat will fall down on the ground, and then you have to pick up all the wheat. So what people did was they attached like a little basket on the end to collect all the wheat after harvesting using the scythe. Then a man, I forgot his name. I think it was some basic like John Smith or something. He had a dream or his friend had a dream, I don't remember, where there's some machine that could do it for him, so he designed a machine that could harvest wheat. And how it worked is that you would have it be pulled by two horses, and one guy would steer the horses, and then one guy would operate the machine. And yeah, that's it. They would operate the machine, but then they would make improvements to it over time by more and more throughout the years, until eventually they got the modern combine harvester, which not only does it harvest wheat, but it also threshes it and separates the chaff automatically, so you just have the wheat seeds instead of the rest of the plant. Hold on. I'll put these slides out of order. Ignore what I just said. So they improved on the design with the let me just go back. Okay, yeah, they used a team of two people pulled by two horses. They could harvest the crops, okay, but they still had to thresh the wheat and separate the chaff from the wheat, and that's a whole ordeal. So they improved upon the design, as humans do, and they created a device that not only harvests the wheat, but also separates the fruit from the chaff. so that you would just have the wheat instead of all the chaff and stuff, and then it was slowly improved throughout history, turned into a vehicle after horses became lame, and then had tanks full of them. And you won't believe how crazy the combine harvester technology is these days. They pretty much hit the max amount for like sheer volume. Because if they make the combine harvesters any bigger, it'll be impossible to transport them anywhere, because it'll be illegal to transport on a road because it's just too large. They had to invent special flatbeds that would raise a certain amount off of the ground so that it would get clearance so that it could pass through tunnels and such. And that's how you got the modern combine harvester. Thank you for watching, and thank you for Jork for giving me something to do. I'm going to go back to playing Call of Duty and by controlling liberals and roasting them. Thanks for watching.